Well, I actually started researching them about 2 years ago because I was declining quickly and my lung functions were getting worse, and my condition was just not a quality of life for me. So I started researching them and I started interviewing with them and actually talking to the doctors and the nurses here to kind of get an idea of what they were all about, because I wasn't really sure of, the procedures and how they did things. I was a little skeptical at first because I think I just didn't know, but then once I learned about them, I understood, and being a nurse, I wanted to know everything from the cellular level up, and they were willing to do that for me and tell me everything I needed to know. Normal everyday activity was difficult for me. Washing my hair, I actually had my hair cut, blow drying it because I couldn't put my hands above my head. Just walking upstairs, that was probably one of my biggest challenges, was the steps. I was lucky if I could do 5 and I'd stop and take a breath. The constant coughing, I couldn't have a normal conversation with anyone. Work was very difficult for me, and my husband did a lot of daily chores because I wasn't able to do them. I feel wonderful. I'm very grateful, and everybody says, not just myself, but people around me notice it. I don't cough, obviously, I'm not coughing. I don't have issues of any sort. It's amazing that not taking medication or inhalers or nebulizers every hour, how your life is different. I'm happy. I love life. I can't ask for anything more right now. The first week I noticed not having as much of the mucus that I had or coughing. My husband would notice because I would do more things, or getting in and out of the shower seemed less difficult. I wasn't asking him for his help as much. 2 weeks was a great improvement that I noticed more. Like, it was silly to me, but to other people, but not to me. I was able to polish my toenails, and I bent over, and it was like, I even put it on Facebook. It was like, a great achievement for me, so. Oh, my husband was elated, not that he didn't have to do all the chores anymore either, right? But no, it was a big difference. My mom, she hated talking to me on the phone because I was always coughing, and then she'd be like, I gotta go, It mentally affected her, and it was a great thing that other people were seeing it. And I think they saw it probably more than I was feeling it, actually, because I think you take for granted the things you do every day, So my doctor was skeptical, so he wanted to not change any medications until he was able to see what my lung functions were. A pulmonary function test was performed, and he was able to see that I was at a 78% lung function. And when I had started a month prior, I was at a 58%. Wonderful. And they call, they follow up if I have questions or I didn't understand something. I either called or emailed, and I would have somebody usually promptly answer, or they would let me know within a 24-hour span, so which was really good. And they always made me feel comfortable. I liked that because I was so nervous. Yeah, you can't put a price on life. Everything's worth a try. You have to try it. If I didn't, I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking to you. So to me, I think it's pretty impressive, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I think everybody should at least give the opportunity to try it.